No, we're not gonna be as bouncy as Nicole.
Not gonna happen.
But I will get out of the way so that I can see, I think you're okay. All right, Ashley, do the slides. Okay, birthdays, we have a lot of them, which
A lot of people born in June.
to me means a lot of people's parents got pretty busy in October and November. So that's my analysis of birthday slide. Next.
You never know what's gonna.
I don't know. So anniversaries. A lot.
On that list. What were
No,
you-
Jill Rudler. Jill Rudler was on that list.
Other Jill. Jill.
No, I'm on this list. Anniversary. And these are anniversaries of people joining the brokerage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And welcome. Brian, is Brian here?
It was in my contracts yesterday.
Okay.
Uh,
Jill Hammond,
Returning to the brokerage.
love that name, Jill. Chris Trent. Okay. Trey Pearson, Bradley Rancier. Alicia Haynes, Alicia, and Jonathan Pearson.
Welcome, new realtors.
Yeah. Okay, who had their first closing? We will find out. Ashley. Richard Singer, and I believe that was his own house. Is that correct, Brian?
Say that
That- That's his own house?
No.
No.
I know he lived
Okay.
out there, so it's.
Yeah.
Actually, his second closing, but.
Oh, it is?
That's his first one.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's where I'm
That's
confused.
all right.
So this
He's
is
just working his way down North Bank.
okay, good.
Yeah.
Buckeye Lake.
Buckeye Lake.
Yeah,
All right, congratulations on capping to,
we had a huge capping.
we
month.
did, Rachel Alley.
Yeah.
Ned Busser. Right. Polly. Heather. Anita. Katie. Newt. John. Mark. Sarah. Tracy. Josh. And Kelly. And Ian. That's amazing. Wow.
That was a great capping.
Are you guys liking the way Ashley's doing the
Yeah.
slides? With the people coming? Thank you, Ashley.
That's pretty cool.
All right.
As each
Next.
name goes up, yeah, good.
All right. Main top individuals. Rory, 1.725. Newt at 1.78, very close.
These numbers are really.
Morgan
close.
Scruggy
Morgan.
and 2.17. Holly, look how close these are. And Karen Kim. All right, great month. Now the teams. Mullen Hawkins, 1.187. And 1.90,
Wow.
again, so close. And our groups. Cap City, you guys are right here, 3.612. Here's Jackson Advantage, 4.2. Columbus team, 4.325. Very close. Millennium, 5.03. And Reequity, 8.294. Nice.
Nice day, everybody.
Yes. Okay,
Okay,
now we're down to the suspenseful part of our meeting.
who gets the?
Ashley is going
parking
to
space?
spin, and it's the culture and tech committee people,
Education committee
education.
are in the lottery here.
Okay, do it, Ashley.
Nobody.
Oh, no,
Spin
keep
again.
it going.
Keep it going. Yeah.
Okay.
We should have cut out that extra ones.
No, it's space. Space.
Yeah,
Closest space would be mixed and then second.
yeah, then again,
I don't know why all the empty spaces are there.
no.
Yeah, they shouldn't be.
That's your imaginary.
Oh, so, one more time. We're getting closer. Please end up on somebody. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
So we let her have it? Yeah, let's let her hold that. Okay. All right,
Well, so much for that thought.
yeah,
Anyway, but they put on amazing events this past month.
yes, absolutely, and worked really hard.
Yes, because we had Realtor Care Day in May, and we had cocktails with cappers and just good stuff. So, good.
Okay, committees now.
Okay.
Who's first?
Who's
Growth Committee. Who will
Yes.
speak for the Growth Committee?
Me.
All right,
All right.
Yeah, so our big thing that's coming up in July is an open house to kind of show off the brokerage. The idea is to kind of invite people in your sphere that might be interested in becoming licensed, or other agents from different offices to kind of come in and see what does being a realtor look like. Kind of the goal is to, as Lori said, when she used to teach, she tried to weed out the people that didn't actually understand what it took to be a realtor. So we're trying to help people with that. And then also just see if there's interest in coming to the office and seeing all the great people that work here. And that is July 16th,
time,
the evening. Did we say 5:30?
5 to 7.
5 to 7.
Got it.
yep,
Oh, I just can't read.
Jill will be.
yeah, I'll be here.
I'll be gone, but Jill will be the broker in the room
I will be.
for that event, for broker questions.
And I won't talk about people's parents getting busy, so I won't embarrass you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Least we can do.
Yeah, okay, Culture Committee, who's gonna take this one, Lisa?
So we had an awesome cocktails with cappers event. I'm sorry, some of you missed it. We are gonna do it again in November, but I think we're gonna center it around, business planning for the next year, right? Just so you know. And then we also are gonna do another game show called Wheel of Fortune. Hey, Lori's idea. And it's gonna evolve around words that matter. So look for that coming soon, probably. in the
Then I have
next
to
couple
solve the
months.
word puzzles.
That's right, we're gonna do that. And then we also are going to do another charity event. Not sure whether it'll be the Newsies or whether it will be the Family Mentor Foundation. So we'll have more information once we tie down. the date. Okay? Cool. Great. Thanks.
Okay. Education. Carol.
So, we're having fun. We're having fun with these education classes and things like that. I hope everybody, those of you that attended, some of our classes, we're now gonna start doing a questionnaire, just a review, asking you for what you thought. Just on Tuesday, those of you that attended the, open house panel, you would have gotten an email from me asking for, just fill in a quick Google review. So if you didn't see it, check your email, okay, for Tuesday, maybe look and spam, because it was went to a group. There were 25 of us, so check it out, okay? But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you for listening to what I had to say.
Very, very good.
I think that, thank you. I think that getting the ideas from 4 different people was helpful. And just getting, yeah, because hearing different styles and ways of doing things, I've heard a lot of good feedback, so. But so anyhow, that was fun. And then, yep, okay, so here's what's coming up. The home buyer seminar, Thomas, you're probably gonna want to talk about that coming up, right? Is there another, okay, the office is closed on July 4th, surprise. The vendor panel on July 15th at 10 a.m. We're gonna have a vendor panel. And basically what we have is we have home inspector, which is Rick Schaefer. We have J&J Sid from J&J, Sid Huck from J&J to talk to us about basements and water and issues like that. And then, we also have a roofer, Jason Kerr from Summit Building and Roofing, so they talk about windows and roofing. Because those seem to be also the issues with the insurance, so we're gonna be able to pick their brain, find out what realtors need to know when we go to show properties or list properties and things like that. That's at 10 a.m. on July 15th. Plug that in your calendar. I think it'll be a really, really, really good event for you and to learn from them, the things that are important for us to know. List to last with Gary Keller on the 16th. That's all in our marketing that we do. Open house, that's with the growth committee, and Greg already talked about that. List to last with Gary Keller, another one of those, and then the summer mastermind in Cleveland. I think that's coming up, another things coming up on that too. So, all right. Anyhow, if you have ideas that you would like for us to add to our education, let us know. You know, we're open. Okay, or if you want to teach something you're really good at, and you feel that it would benefit the other people, please let us know. We would love to.
Hey, Thomas, did you want to talk a little bit about your home buyer seminar?
Thank you. Yeah, I would love to just mention that, we still have spots left. Last quarter, almost 28 households showed up. You're welcome to send out an invite. It's been a great success, and we're getting great approvals and potential leads coming in from the seminar. We're advertising heavily on social media and hoping to bring in some clients with no representation. So if you just want to learn about some of the first-time home buyer and home buyer down payment options, or just want to meet some people that are interested in buying a house this year, it's been a great success.
Thank you. Okay, all right. This is the road trip that Carol mentioned. Last year we did it and it was really valuable. Did anyone go last year? Brian? A lot of us did. And the one thing that is really special about it this year, I think, is that Rachel Alley, our Rachel Alley, and Lauren Lucas, they are both going to be breakout presenters. Because when you go, you get to choose breakout sessions. The day's divided into 3 parts, really. Keynote speakers speak, then you have 2 separate time periods for breakout sessions. And they will be each leading one of the breakout sessions. So I'm excited about that. Brian, did you want to say something about it?
Just, so we're gonna duplicate what we did last year. We've got at least 1 bus reserved, so if we fill that, we'll work on a second. We'll meet here at 6:30 in the morning. We'll have a light breakfast, get on the bus, get to Cleveland. The event starts at 9. It ends at 1, and we'll have lunch on the bus and come home. But I think everybody who went last year really felt like they got a lot of great value by going to it. So it's a great event. Julia Lachey, who's head of DEI for Keller Williams, is one of the keynote speakers, and Alex Sheen, who runs an organization called Because I Said I Would. He was one of the featured speakers at Family Reunion a number of years ago, and he's phenomenal. So be really worth the trip, and some great camaraderie on the way up and back. So.
Okay. And one more committee report, finance.
Yeah, we got forgotten about.
No, we have educational things with.
Yeah, so we're obviously our job to look at the budget, make sure we're staying on track, and from that we're expecting to maximize obviously owner profit, but also the profit share that hopefully you guys are all participating in. We're going to make a small change to the Wi-Fi phone system servicing. That's going to not only be a better service hopefully, but also save the office some substantial money. So. Yeah.
Great. Okay, leadership updates. Ashley.
That is me. So not a huge update, just that I want to make sure everybody knows that KW did sign an agreement with Canva and that we're all gonna be getting Canva a kind of pro version here pretty soon. That's included in like our tech fees and all that kind of stuff. So that'd be really good. So and they're getting rid of designs. The WeBrand design contract is ending. So I just wanted to say, if you guys have designs that you like in designs right now, you need to save them as a PDF. so that later we can upload it into Canva and you can actually still manipulate it. So if you want help doing that, just let me know. We can schedule an appointment. We'll recreate anything, we'll save anything. So just let me know. But that is going away. We have until September, so we have time, but we'd rather get it done early. So
Great,
awesome.
Thank you.
thank you.
And then, as always, just make sure you're plugged in. KWCP274.com is where you can get access to everything in our office, basically, Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube. Stay plugged in. Awesome.
And our productivity coach,
Chrissy,
Chrissy.
So we've got to start with little Gary Keller, right? It's coaching here. So I looked up and give me one closest to coaching and I love, this is perfect. Coaching, oh gosh, well, forget that. We have to start here first. Right? Anyway, coaching is about helping someone get what they want faster, with less pain and with fewer mistakes. Does that sound fantastic for all of us? I'm excited to say we have one of our teams that was up on the leaderboard, so congratulations to them, and they are in coaching. We are in communications with a couple more teams who are interested in learning more about what we can do for them. So whether if you're new, you're already a part of us, and I couldn't be happier to see your faces out here. But if you are a solo agent or teams, find out how we can get plugged into coaching together to build your team, where you are, where you want to be, how we can get you there with less pain, more money, and faster. Also excited, just got back 1 a.m. yesterday morning, fresh off the plane, from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and 2 points on that. First of all, the other side of fear, just have to say, is always something beautiful. So do not like heights, but push through that to the top of a mountain and saw at 10,000 feet, the most beautiful sunset. So whatever is in front of you and you're fearing, I'll say from a coaching moment, push yourself past it to get to the other side of beautiful. It will absolutely be worth it. But anyway, we had a lot of psychology that we were learning and other coaching tips. So I'll be bringing that not only to the coaching clients, but also opening it up to all of you here at the brokerage. And then finally, thank you. We had about 20 some people yesterday that joined us for our what is K-Score and how do we grow profit share and what does that even mean? So for those of you who attended, I thank you very much. If you didn't and you wanted to know more, absolutely touch base with me. I have the presentation, but we'd love to do a one-on-one and fill you in on that. Was it?
It was great, and I'd like that do a one-on-one, so I can explain it.
100%. So I can help you have the words to explain it. But in a nutshell, with growth coming up, and I can talk with them as well about that open house, would love to be there and share. Also, if anybody has questions, stand in the back, but if they'd like to know more about that, bottom line is, and in a complete nutshell, before we get to your one-on-one, because I know you're going to book it, but with Keller Williams, we do have the opportunity as of May 1st, we're about 8 weeks in, to offer full scholarships for people who are not currently in real estate, but would like to explore that wonderful world that we are in. We have the opportunity to give them a 2-part scholarship, one of which is coaching all the way through the time they're taking their courses. It's 17 modules and it has a nice value of about $1,000. And we are able to offer that to them while they're taking coaching, your classes online through Kaplan, self-paced, and we can offer a full scholarship to that as well. So it's an incredible benefit if you are looking not only at building your downline and your profit share, as John was talking about, profit share and participating in that. I don't want to say more than, because we all would like a second mailbox money coming in every month. But additionally, this culture is indescribable. And if you want to continue to grow this culture, have a play in it and a part in it. So if you're out at dinner and somebody is giving you phenomenal service, or wherever you are, I had a client event last night for my team, and somebody there was telling me about her job transition, and we chatted about it. We now have a one-on-one schedule to talk more about her getting into K-Score. So you don't know where they are, but they're all around you. And if you would like to get them more information, let's schedule a time and talk about it.
Chrissy? Now, the scholarships, are they need-based or not need-based?
Nope, it is one. There is no limit and there is no reason they can't. Really, all that they have to do is show that they're going to do the work. So they do, they get in contact with us. We do modules 1 and 2, which is a foundational of this is what this program is about. Module 2 is a blueprint that they complete. They do need to show that they're going to actually follow through with it, right? So they complete this blueprint, which has them think bigger. Why do they want to do this? What is going to be in their way and what is their motivation? They send that to me. We do a 15-minute one-on-one. And then assuming that they've completed that and communicated to send it, little bit of a low barrier of entry there. Then we go ahead and get them scheduled for, the scholarship. So there could be a reason that they wouldn't, but that would really be because they didn't communicate back with us, or they communicated with their blueprint and said they absolutely can't move forward, in which case they probably did not send it to me in the first place. So anyway, there is no limit to them and there is no barrier. We are offering it to everyone.
That sounds great.
Yeah, full scholarship, good price.
Great.
But we don't say free. I'll
No.
keep reiterating that. There's a $99 admin fee once they decide to move forward. But for the price of scholarship, the price of getting licensed, great benefit, yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
Nick? Joanne?
So we'll start with earnest money requests, just a reminder, if you turn in a check to us, we cannot turn it back within 24 hours or even 48 hours for that matter. Unless it is a cashier's check or money order, because those are guaranteed, there's always a chance that the check bounces and then we can't do anything. So if you need a quick turnaround, please do that, or you can turn it to the title company as well. So that might save a headache, or the earn set.
Submitting commissions, you guys are really good about turning them in before closing for the most part. We've run into some issues with last minute changes on those commissions. Especially if your splits are not exactly what the splits on the units are. You know, you've got, somebody was overpaid last time, so we're gonna make up the difference this time. And then the commission total changes, and we don't know that there's that special deal there going on with that particular transaction. We need to know if you're expecting us to change it, we're happy to do that, but we just need to know. So please keep us in the loop. I know things happen really fast. You don't know until the last minute, just shoot us an email and we'll make it happen for you. We're here for you. We just need, excuse me, we just need information. So thank you. You guys are, especially during the busy time, you're being really great about getting things turned in. Yeah, just to help us help you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, all right. Here's our market share. As an individual office, we still have a really high agent productivity there at 9.8. And our average price 403. So. And statistics for the month, well, that's year to date. Where's the month one? May, yeah. So again, we had more listings than buyers, which I love to see.
Yay.
See that? See, nobody else is doing that. So I like to point that out. When that gets heavier, that's always a good thing. So we had 169 closed units that were reported to MLS. We always have a few more that didn't get in that we try to catch up. So remember to give us the stuff that was not MLS activity, some in-house stuff, some builder stuff, get them reported so that we can beef up our units. So holding steady in our number 3 position. And if we added up all Keller Williams, we're over like 11.1 or 11.2% for all the Keller Williams if we looked at it combined. Okay. All right.
Okay, Rachel's market update, which we did out of order. So go ahead, Ashley. Get through this part. We did it. Special notes. Ryan, that's you. Our office transaction coordinator.
I'll try and make this quick.
That's all right.
I swear to warming up in here slowly with all
Yeah.
these bodies. A lot of you might know me or have seen me around or seen my flyer kind of hanging up. Those of you who don't, my name is Ryan Miller. I am the in-office transaction coordinator for Keller Williams Capital Partners. I am here for you to use as leverage to give you more time to kind of focus on sales, that kind of thing. I have a few different services I offer. I won't go into detail on offer prep or listing prep. If you want to talk to me about that, we can sit down and go over it in more detail. But contract to post close is where I do a bulk of my work. I make sure meetings get scheduled. I make sure your paperwork's good and compliant and in on time. I make sure we're hitting deadlines. Just this past month, I had one of my agents, we were representing a seller. We were coming up on the loan commitment deadline. I reached out 3-4 times a day to the lender, trying to get it for 3-4 days straight. Finally get up to it, and the buyer's agent reaches out to the agent I'm working with and says, hey, your transaction coordinator is being very annoying. That was awesome to hear. That's exactly what I want to hear. And sure enough, we did catch an issue that had to delay the loan commitment and kind of push back the closing. So I will be very annoying and hound everybody if these deadlines aren't getting hit.
Nice.
So please, please, please use me, leverage me. For $400 a transaction, I think it's absolutely worth it with kind of the value I provide. If you just want to give me a try for a couple of transactions too, see if we're a good fit, I can do that as well. So yeah, call me, text me. My information's at the bottom. Reach out. I'd love to work with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I
Yeah.
changed Ryan from my last close. It could not have gone smoother. I'm a busy guy. You guys are all busy too. But I was nervous because from the time we went into contract until the close, I was basically in Europe for that whole time. And so I had so much anxiety about how it was going to go. Ryan handled everything. It was the smoothest close I've had. I will use you on all my closes going forward.
That's great. Thanks.
Right?
We have a special video in there from Tanya.
Hi, everyone.
Can you make
It's
it louder?
Tanya, Front desk. I just wanted to take a moment and say goodbye to each of you personally, but I know that's not possible because I don't always see you guys. So I wrote something myself and I want to read it to you, and I'm probably gonna cry, so please overlook that. I wanted to take a moment and share some bittersweet news. As I'm sure most of you know, I have accepted a new position with the Village of Thornville, which is close to where I live. This decision comes after some recent health concerns and the need for more affordable health insurance. Leaving this place is truly heartbreaking. This market center has been so much more than just a workplace. It has been a second home. Having the opportunity to work here has truly changed my life, and all of you have meant more to me than I could possibly express. So many of you have no idea how you've impacted me, whether it was through a kind word, a shared laugh, or watching how you carry yourselves with such passion and purpose. You've helped me shape myself into a stronger, more confident version of myself, and for that, I will always be grateful. I will miss you all deeply. Thank you for the memories, the support, and the kindness you've shown me. This isn't goodbye forever, just goodbye for now. I will always be rooting for each of you and forever sending all my love.
Aw.
And we have another video.
We do. Okay.
Anybody recognize these guys?
Hello, friends. Welcome back to the 6th annual Sam's Fans Charity Golf Invitations. I'm Taylor Fairway, joined by my partner, Zach Sandtrap. And we're here broadcasting live from the Worthington Hills Country Club, where future legends are teeing it up for a good cause.
That's right, Taylor.
All proceeds go to supporting Sam's Fans, helping kids and families when they need it the most with music and art therapy.
Hello.
Let's take you down to the first tee, where the featured pairing of Luke Shepard and Grant McElroy are getting ready to tee off. Where'd these kids come from? Whoa, he really got a hold of that one. Unfortunately, it's heading right. Yeah, right toward the clubhouse. Look out, everybody.
Why is everyone standing there?
All fun and laughter aside, we want to invite you to our 6th annual golf outing on September 8th. Help us support Sam's Fans by registering and donating today.
That was great.
Yeah.
You can all take turns.
Rick, you want to say anything about Pelotonia?
Is Sarah here? She's probably.
There she
Oh,
is.
Sarah, stand up and talk. Come on down.
Well, instead of throwing golf balls at Brian, we, next month for the office meeting, we're gonna be raising funds by throwing whipped cream pies. So we're looking at charging $10 a pie. We'll have a handful of us, but our ride is coming quickly. Also next month on the 24th, Thursday, July 24th, I believe. We're gonna be doing our big fundraising event in the evening from 5 to 7. So we had a bunch of raffle prizes, drink specials, food specials, a lot of fun live music. It'll be off of Bethel Road in the Bethel Plaza called 1532 Social. I'll be sending stuff out on the Facebook, social media, and stuff around the office as well. But please come and support us. We would love for you guys to be there. If you can't cheer for us during race day, at least help us raise some money and cheer for us on the sideline. So thank you.
Great, thank you. How many people are here that are riding? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Nick.
And 5.
Yeah, I'm next today.
Nice, good.
Hope it's not 95.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, thanks to our affiliates who support us at different times all year long. Mark James with Rapid Mortgage. Melissa Freermood, Northwest Title. Ryan Murray at Ohio Real Title, and you guys today are doing lunch, I believe.
Yep.
And you can have a time to talk right after this. And Thomas, of course, who is our financial guy telling us all about loans, and Mark Purcell from America's Preferred Home Warranty. Let's all talk. Okay. Ron,
You guys can keep.
you're up.
It's 103 and I need something to fire me up and then standing back there in the heat, but I'm just glad I didn't have to follow the emotional goodbye. It's gonna look at me like, hurry up. So what I hope to cover in the next hour.
Oh.
Good, so make sure everybody's aware. So first of all, we're one of your affiliates, and just take a couple quick moments to talk about one of the services we offer. The rest of the reps are back here, and I know the food's here and you guys are ready to get going, but I do feel like this is a topic that is kind of coming up more so now. Agents are starting to ask more about it. We actually started this service the year before COVID. And a lot of people think we started it because of COVID, because of the less of a accessibility to human contact to get a check with somebody. So we're talking a little bit about our earnest money deposit tool, and I thought it was gonna go right after you because you were talking about that earnest money check, right? So just show of hands, people get frustrated with making sure your buyers get the check to the title company, that they're following through on the contract terms, things like that. One of the things we offer is, you know, if you're working with a buyer, if we happen to be the title company, which we'll be happy if you guys write us in, that'd be great. But they can use our online tool to not have to take off time from work, leave their kids, whatever they have to do that's gonna disrupt their lives, okay? The best part about this is it's a secured portal. The last time we were in here, we were talking a little bit about fraud and identity theft. You can reassure your clients this is a secured portal. We're going on 6 years now of using this. We love it. It takes a lot of the mess out of the way. And a lot of people that are a younger generation love this. They really don't want to come in and drive it in, drop it off, lug their kids out of the van, things like that. Okay. So really, if you go onto our website on Monday, it may look different, but on the toolbar, it's still going to have the same earnest money deposit name on it. Okay. We do have this presentation. We can shoot it to you. If you want to know more about it. And if you work with any of the other reps here, please grab them. You're going to go to our main page, and up at the top, you're going to hit earnest money tool. Again, this acts as a secured deposit. It's a strict bill pay. Okay. They are going to check that they are not a bot. We're going to make sure that this is a live human that's operating this function. The biggest part about this is it's a 3-step process. It's a name, it's a routing number, it's an account number. It gives a field for your clients or your buyers that's involved in the transaction to identify the property that they're actually talking about. Once this is completed, our accounting department is going to see, oh,
$3,000 earnest money check. 123 School Street, file's not set up yet. Contract was written on a Saturday. They made the deposit on a Saturday. Our service desk is still dropping it in our system. They can align and drop it in for the escrow team. The huge part about this is if they do it on the weekend and they're worried about not being able to get to us and they went to the last day that it's required to get to us, they can print the receipt, they can save it as a PDF and shoot it to you as the agent. No longer do you have to chase down an escrow team, I need a copy of it, or push the other agent to make sure that those clients are fulfilling their obligation for the contract. Again, property address, full name, make sure they're not a bot, routing and account number. You cannot use a debit card. Okay? They can use the amount all the way up to the good funds law requirement of $10,000. Okay? And yes, I did have a commercial deal where we had to have a $10,000 earnest money deposit. No issues. The gentleman was in Michigan, called the day after they wrote the contract on a Sunday, and they were able to drop it in instantly. That does save a lot of time and headache for you guys. I heard Mrs. Molnar or Jill.
Oh.
Backstory on that.
Sorry, she's known me since I was 14. She's still Mrs. Molnar to me. So
Me and my son were together in high school.
you can only imagine what that was like. So I think this is very important for you. Who works with us currently right now? Raise your hand. Okay, good. That's awesome. It's grown because the last time I was in here, it was kind of sketchy, maybe because people weren't here, but it looks like we have new faces. Please take advantage of this. There's no reason for you to chase down people or have them meet you here at Keller Williams to get a check so you can get it back and bring it to closing. We will release it if there's an issue with the contract with a mutual release signed by all parties. So we are gonna, once this hits the queue and it drops to the escrow team, it's standard business as usual. So if you feel this would be a benefit to you and your client, which I do think it will be for your own peace of mind, especially if you're on vacation, graduation parties, whatever the case may be, take advantage of this. Confirmation receipts. Once you get to the last section of the portal, it's going to ask you to hit that confirmation for the payment. Once they put in the routing and account number and it recognizes the banking institution. Okay, you can go to the very last one here. That's it. Okay, good. Because the only thing it will make you do is verify the payment. Okay, they do want you to be able to look at everything, see it, give it a once over and hit submit. Okay, does go directly to our escrow account with Fifth Third, and that portal is already set up with that. So for the people that raise your hands, thank you for your support.
Is there a fee?
Nope, nope. So if you're getting, now I will tell you this, if the institution that your client banks with, they should always check with them. There may be an $8 to $12 fee for wire. I'm not sure. But considering it acts as a bill pay, I don't think, and they're putting in that checking account number or savings account number, they should not be charged, but always have them refer back to their institution. Yep. Thanks, Carol. You're killing it, by the way. You're a rock star. Yeah, you were telling me about that. So again, the food is here. Thank you so much. We love supporting you guys. I do want to point out, I think my team won Brian's golf outing last year. It was a great event. We're going to be a part of it again today or this year. I think I ended up winning a watch, a driver, and we came in first place for a gift card to Extreme Golf. But the best part about it was learning what the charity was for and all that good stuff. The only thing that may make it better this year, I would have Cunningham out there in the pink tutu. This group was ahead of me Tuesday, and it was fabulous to see that. I'm not gonna lie. So, Greg, you know what I'm saying, right? I got a video, and I'm gonna save that for later. So, guys, enjoy lunch. Thank you for the support, and you guys have a good weekend and a good Fourth. Thank you.
All right, our next meeting is on the 17th at 11 a.m.
See you then.
See you then.
Enjoy lunch.
All right, have lunch. Thank you.
What's that?